PSG, 71% possession, 27 shots, 10 on target, pass accuracy 90%, nil. Liverpool, 29%, 2 shots, 1 on target, pass accuracy 74%, 1. What is going on? Champions League, Arne Slot, Liverpool factor, all in play here. Liverpool right now are odds-on favourites to take the Champions League trophy. Surely they have to win it from here. They withstood a barrage of shots and controlled game from PSG tonight. They battered Liverpool all over the place. But what a defensive performance. What a goalkeeping performance from Alisson Becker. Oh my God, is there anyone better than Alisson Becker in the world of football right now in goal? You had Donnarumma, another class goalkeeper at the other end, had nothing to do all game. Liverpool had 1 shot on target. Harvey Elliott's first touch of the ball goes in. Snatch and grab, perfect performance. Only way that the best team and the most formed team in Europe were going to be beaten on their home patch tonight? I think so. PSG are an absolutely brilliant side, by the way, and they're not out of this tie whatsoever. Liverpool clearly go into this game now at home at Anfield, having somehow managed to get a clean sheet in Paris tonight. God knows how it happened. It was just one of them nights where the keeper was absolutely outstanding. They defended everything like dogs. They stood. They offered nothing up front, but they kept on in the game. And if there's a lesson in how to actually see a game out and stay in a game, Arne Slot's Liverpool tonight, hats off. Whoa, that was one of them. I'm thinking the longer that game goes on, the more and more that PSG keep on missing chances. They had the VAR decision in the first half with Kvaratskhelia goal. When he came off the pitch, I think PSG died completely. I think the commentators got it right. 12 minutes, 20 plus minutes with the added time without him in the side. He was tearing Liverpool a new one. He was very unlucky that his heel was offside for that goal, and that would have been curtains for Liverpool. I think that would have opened up the game completely and led to full advantage PSG, but without scoring. Then the VAR decision for the red card as well. I feel like that was a red card. I feel like Liverpool got away with it a little bit there. Shove in the back. I mean, they were riding their luck big time there, Liverpool, but you ride your luck, you take your chances, you stay in the game like Liverpool did. Van Dijk, excellent. Liverpool's defence, Trent Alexander-Arnold, excellent. The midfield, Szoboszlai, McAllister, superb. And then when you're bringing on Darwin Núñez, who has been under the microscope to set that goal up, to the other substitute, Harvey Elliott, there's that squad depth from Liverpool again. Honestly, wow. They have got players to come on off the bench. Yes, they've had a great season in terms of injury record and not being hit by the injuries like other football clubs, and that's probably why they're now favourites to win the Champions League and the Premier League together. They're going to be picking up the Carabao Cup in a couple of weeks' time against Newcastle as well. Honestly, if they'd have stayed in the FA Cup and played a strong team against Plymouth, you're probably looking at the bleeding quad for Liverpool easily this season with the way that they're playing. They are resilient, they have flair, they have goal scorers, they have the best goalkeeper in the world right now, they have one of the best defenders, and they have a midfield which works its absolute arse off because, my God, PSG tonight did everything but score. Dembele, outstanding. João Neves, superb. Vitinha is on a different planet. And then you're looking at Kvaratskhelia, who is just an icing on the cake. How PSG and that team are not progressing through to the next round, well, it's not over yet, but still, how they didn't even come out of that game tonight without a victory is credit to Liverpool's determination, solidity, and their will and their belief to win that game. They'd have walked away 0-0 there, completely happy. But what have you got when you have got a full squad that's on board with what your manager's message is? You've got them substitutes. That's the difference in that game there today. PSG made their substitutes and became weaker. Liverpool made their substitutes and they stayed the same. They carried a threat, but with fresher legs. They bide their time. They sucked up all of the attempts. They sucked up all of the efforts from PSG, which there was a lot. Like we said, 27 shots to Liverpool's 2. How are PSG not winning that game? It doesn't matter. 1-0 Liverpool is all that matters, and they go to Anfield, the fortress Anfield in the Champions League, with a lead coming from Paris. Nobody's seen this result coming. I mean, you could give credit. You could actually say that Liverpool were going into this game probably feeling that they were favourites, but 10 wins in a row and unbeaten in 22 in Europe. That is the longest run in Europe across all of the top leagues this season that PSG had. And even in the commentary, I think they said it's 8 more than Barcelona's, who's on a fantastic run right now. And Liverpool have broke it in Paris' backyard. Paris Saint-Germain have not won at Anfield ever in Europe. I think that's about right. I'll be corrected, but I'm sure I heard them say that as well. How do they turn this around? They need to hope that Liverpool have an off night in defence, and right now it just doesn't look like it. Arne Slot has taken over Jurgen Klopp's side and just made them solid and hard to beat and carried on the flair. Like, he has been the perfect manager to come in to Liverpool's system right now. Wow. He has stood firm. He hasn't brought any players in and made a team better. He, right now, I think, he's at a stage now where if he wins what he is destined to win this season and what we're talking about right now, he's going to embarrass Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen created this side and he deserves credit for it, but he couldn't win with it. Arne Slot's come in with no signings. He took another manager's team on and he's made them better. Whoa. I mean, seriously, you have to look at that and go, where did this come from? This was left field, and he is an anomaly. He really is, Arne Slot, and what he's done with this team and this Liverpool squad. And I say squad because every single one of them is contributing. This is unheard of. This is ridiculous. This could be one of them seasons that we all look on as opposing fans and go, gee, this isn't going to be topped. If Liverpool manage to get, which they will, the Premier League, and then they managed to top that with the Champions League trophy this season, this has to go down as one of the best seasons in Premier League eras. It has to, with everything else that's going on right now, with the challenges in the Premier League and the way that other teams are playing. And yes, they have to get through Madrid yet, or possibly Barcelona as well, Liverpool, and that is going to be another test. But PSG are up there. They really are. But that's the second time now in the Champions League this season that PSG has fallen to an English side. Arsenal have beaten them and Liverpool have beaten them. And they're on this great form. But what is missing from Luis Enrique's side right now? He cannot get over the line. If they didn't beat Manchester City, it would have been the full-on voodoo English effect in that one. But wow, Arne Slot, better than Jurgen Klopp. If he wins the Champions League and the Premier League in his first season, you've got to say, he's pretty much won as much as him. Is he not better? Wow, but I mean, whichever way you look at that game, if you can call Liverpool unlucky, you could call Liverpool lucky, you could call PSG unlucky. The stats tell you a completely different scoreline than what you're looking at right now. But nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares that Liverpool have lost that game on possession, on stats, on accuracy, on everything that there is in that game. All that anybody cares about in knockout football is that result. And they join the likes of Aston Villa and Arsenal with 1 foot in the last 8. England are dominating the Champions League. What is going on right now? Can PSG come back in the second leg? We'll be here next week to discuss that, I'm sure. But I have to put this down now too. Just that sheer will to win and that determination that Arne Slot has just absolutely invested into this Liverpool side and given them that confidence to go anywhere. I hate to say it as an opposition fan, but credit where it's due. Arne Slot is a miracle worker, and Liverpool look destined to be picking up absolutely everything that they're in right now so far this season. One more trophy in a couple of weeks, and then you're looking at the Premier League being finalised. Could they still be in the Champions League? Looking at that tonight, wow. Liverpool definitely favourites to win. Give me your comments below. Are Liverpool now destined to pick up the Champions League trophy? Are they looking scary? Is anybody going to stop them? Comment on who will stop them, apart from the obvious Real Madrid. Is there anyone else in this competition apart from them two? Hard to say, really. I can't look past Liverpool or Real Madrid right now. Comment below. Please give this video a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your screen right now. Well done, Liverpool, tonight. Again, outstanding result for them away from home. Under the cosh, but got the job done.